Starters for tonight's game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. David Fisdale, Mario Hezonja, Noah Vonleh, Ennis Cantor, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Emmanuel Mudiay for Brett Brown, Jimmy Butler, Wilson Chandler, Joel Embiid, J.J. Redick, and Ben Simmons. It'll be Joel Embiid, Noah Vonleh. We're running tonight from Wells Fargo Center.
Wilson Chandler with his back turned had an easy layup off of a find from Jimmy.
Embiid taking Cantor, and he got it done with a hook shot. Joel Embiid, who is third, is sixth in the NBA in field goals in the paint.
Live body, and he just goes after every shot. You've got to make sure you match it.
Ben Simmons all the way to the free agent. Several seasons with Orlando. Chandler eyes up a three, and down it goes for Wilson Chandler.
And read an article a couple of days ago about how Marc Gasol now all of a sudden likes David Fisdale. I'm going to say a little too late. What do you think?
Well, listen, better late than as well, though. The Sixers ended up winning the game.
Joel eager to block that shot, went for that fake, step through by Cantor, made it look easy.
Redick, beautiful move as he finished with the left hand. First three up and down years with the Orlando Magic. Redick escaping and scoring under 11. They got him last February, right around the trade deadline, actually right before it, as J.J. Redick has it going on. 10 of their 18, and now they've locked it up.
Offensive rebounding and mismanagement of the basketball. Right now, the Sixers' biggest problem.
Mike Muscala. Call that Jimmy's bucket chart. Jimmy Bucket's chart.
Simmons did.
Yeah. Wow, Simmons, what a step around. We'll call it Euros.
No one stopping the ball. Vonleh just attacking the rim until someone gets there. No one did.
Vonleh signed a one-year free agent deal, having a career season, scoring, rebounding, even three-point percentage. Simmons, nice late look from Muscala. Offensive rebound for the Knicks. They've had a bunch of those here. In fact, the fourth alone just for Cantor.
Second time they had Ben on the roll and they were unable to get it to him. It was J.J. first time, Korkmaz that last time.
Quite good days.
That's a pretty long history from the Knickerbocker perspective.
This is their 73rd season. They were an original franchise.
Yep.
Nice drive and finish by T.J. McConnell. Team in scoring, averaging 12 per game. Coming off a night last night, the loss in Detroit. Undrafted free agent had 24, 10, and 7 assists as J.J. Redick.
Flaming hot.
5 for 5. He's got a dozen.
You can be cool with it. Just know that make sure your teammates are on the same page.
Right.
You're going to leave it out there. Make sure someone's expecting.
Well, give it to J.J. Redick. That's Knox forcing the issue. And here's McConnell at the center of it all. Korkmaz for three. Close. Good one for the Sixers, particularly this guy, J.J. Redick.
Good look.
That time to the rolling Embiid, and that's the beauty of that play. Redick is hot. You can never leave him, so Embiid just scooting to the hoop.
They ran him 2 times on the other elbow with Ben involved, unable to convert that time. The Kentucky came in heralded as perhaps the best shot blocker in this draft class. Having to sit down.
Korkmaz thinking, you know what? That time the Sixers controlling the defensive glass in the person of Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Wilson Chandler. He feeds Joel Embiid, who was fouled inside by Vonleh. One more at the line for Thomas Embiid's son.
The old school rim running. Joel just a deep advantage as well by the Sixers, 13-4 in that category.
And the Sixers come in the 6th best team in terms of assists per game. McConnell working it with Embiid.
Last minute, and then do you dish it off or do you keep it yourself? TJ making that read all the way at the last minute so he gets to the rim.
Chandler wide open for three, and down it goes. Trier, who normally looks to drive, and Embiid, along with Chandler, keep him pinned in. McConnell, yep, beautiful defense.
Just great denial, not giving up.
see the Sixers. They know what Trier likes to do, and that time Redick preventing his drive to the hoop.
You'll live with the jumper. What you don't want is him driving and picking up fouls.
Jimmy Butler.
Tim Duncan. The Tims weren't that far, but you're right.
Yeah.
He'd give you an 18-footer every once in a
He
while.
would turn around out of the pivot. If you gave him room, he'd hit that, what, 15-foot left wing bank shot.
Yep.
They're 0 for their last 9. Meantime, Embiid for 3. Butler, nice hustle. McConnell thinking 3. Sixers do have a fresh 14. Embiid spinning and slamming for 2. In that case, when you're dunking and your guy escapes, somebody else, I guess, is responsible for that man, right?
Somebody should have picked him up, but nonetheless, you've got to run back. Don't admire your bucket. Get back on the
Oation.
Almost looked like the first option was to dump it in the bench. Couldn't get it there. There was an afterthought to shoot it by Jimmy.
Cantor gives it up. What a pass. Simmons to the streaking Landry Shamet. Brooklyn. Sixers winning by 2, so now they're 6-1, Ala. 6-1 in games decided by 3 or fewer points. As Simmons got deep post position, and that was death and taxes. Embiid, by the way, tracking a triple-double, his 6th assist. Comes up with the turnover. Simmons for Korkmaz. Hits the 3. Furkan Korkmaz and a foul. Sixers, terrific three-point shooting.
Played for a professional league in Turkey as a teenager, which is the norm there. Korkmaz going through the same thing.
What do you think about that?
I think if it's the norm, you can't blame them.
Not a give. Cantor slipping in. And got 2 more, and it's Cantor. That's going to do it. Zonia getting inside, and here is Simmons for the Sixers.
You can see how Brett Brown, what his thinking is, he's trying to get the team to, even if he has to manufacture some energy defensively.
Great point. JJ
has to have to stop someone like that.
Simmons with a height advantage on Hardaway. Nice look for Embiid, who was fouled beyond. Let me say this. The Knicks had missed 15 straight shots from beyond the arc.
Well, as long as he keeps shooting it short like that and not leaving the follow-through out there, he's going to struggle.
They missed their last 18 three-point attempts. They are a well below average three-point shooting team anyway. As speaking of threes, no problem for Shamet. That was solid, I mean, rock-solid defense by Wilson. He wouldn't budge.
No foul, didn't give up any ground, and held his position. Still hot.
Oh, yeah, he is.
That was a tough game, too. The Sixers allowed the Nets to do whatever they wanted offensively. Fortunate to come away with the W in that game as well.
Landry Shamet, TJ McConnell, Mike Muscala, first time in the second half. Butler snuck it.
They're going to be important here. They're the help side defenders.
Oh, what a play by Muscala to go up and snuff his Zonia. And he hears the moos from the crowd. McConnell tipped by Simmons. No basket.
Basket counts.
Oh, they count the basket.
See that last play? That is just great defense. Hazonia trying to get it to the backboard. Muscala saying no dice. And then the other end.
It's like the late Mindy Rudolph. They would really get into it.
Jess Kersey. I can think of Jess Kersey right now.
Yeah. Simmons with the swipe. Butler the plunge. And he's fouled. And oh, they say he tried. Simmons has Dotson if he wants him. Bang. 1 for 11.
And he's going to keep shooting them because that's what he's supposed to do.
Jimmy Butler nails the 3. Butler coming in, by the way, the Sixers' best three-point three. And a guy picked up 3 fouls in about 3 minutes. The rookie Mitchell Robinson. He is a 7-footer. He is stuck on Joel Embiid.
Still going to fill out as the years accumulate. But they're quick off the floor.
Redick for a rolling Embiid. Count it and a foul. Probably Hazonia. That'll be his 4th. And 1 more at the line for Joel.
Nice body control, sliding through defenders. Here's the handoff, the screen. Here's the roll. And you can see his... A long time ago, partner. Ooh.
Well, rejected at the bucket. Still time for the Sixers here. McConnell spots Korkmaz for a three, and that'll do it. Tonight, the first of a three-game homestand for the Sixers. Friday, Washington will be in. Their struggles well documented. That said, he's played a little bit better lately as a very unselfish McConnell.
That he's going to be in the lineup night in and night out. It's not an issue.
Redick for a three. Got it. 30. The Sixers and the Wizards, second of a three-game homestand.
Really curious to see the Wizards live. I've seen them play a couple of games, but not in person. They're an enigma to me right now.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yep, nicely done. You saw it, partner. Shamet connecting with Amir Johnson.
Amir. But it's all about that turn from Landry.
Yep. Looks the same as it is when J.J. Redick and Joel Embiid were.
Copy that exactly.
Muscala for a three, and down it goes for Mike Muscala. Oh yes, number 31, Ron Baker, only his 10th game in this, the 23rd of the season, the third-year player from Wichita State. Nicely done, Korkmaz for the rolling Amir Johnson.
He's got the body. Seems like he's a gamer as well. If you talk to people in Kentucky, he doesn't shy away from the big moments. It's kind of why you go to Kentucky.
Ron Baker, by the way, he looks like he should be playing with the Miami Tropics. Sixers will win it 117-91. Not wire to wire. There were a couple of ties, but the Sixers leading by as many as 31. Joel Embiid, his usual numbers actually. J.J. Redick, who was red hot, continued to be warm throughout the evening, and Ben Simmons, 14-8, 7 assists for him.